What going? It's your Fayro. Yeah. And I'm coming all the way from Memphis, Tennessee to the ATL. We in this jump with TampaMystic, industry's most wanted. We rise. Yeah. Who that? Don't do that. Can't do that.
Hey, what's going on, man? It is your girl, TampaMystic, and we are live on the Industry's Most Wanted podcast.
Most wanted.
Big Industry's Most Wanted, not the little one. I heard we got Tennessee checking in today.
You
Memphis, to be exact.
M-Town bound Memphis, Tennessee. We in this team. What up, ATL? What going, Mystic? How you doing today, beautiful?
Man, I'm doing good. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. You always, both of you guys always come through and bring the positive energy, good vibes. We just wrapped up a performance.
It's easy. So that means the vibes coming right back to us. So we love your frequency. We love your aura. You know what I'm saying? You always give out radiant, beautiful vibes. So it's easy for us to return it. You know what I'm saying? Had fun with the mic drop that we just did.
Man.
Hey, let's turn up. Let's ride.
It's a vibe. Well, listen, I appreciate you being here today. You know, we're going to jump in and dive in deep to everything, but kind of give us a brief introduction who Fayro is.
Well, it's your Fayro, you know what I'm saying, all the way from Memphis, Tennessee, born 1988. You can do the math on that one, but I'm still out here doing the thing just like an 80s baby, you know what I'm saying, supposed to be doing it. Yeah, do a little bit of everything. I rap, I sing, I produce, you know what I'm saying, I dance, I act, pretty much anything creative. I like to put my hands on it and kind of put my own twist to it.
I know that's right. Well, listen, for the people who may not have caught our last interview, we're going to just kind of briefly dive into some stuff, and then you got a lot going on currently. You know, take us back to Memphis, growing up there. What was that like for you?
Man, a little bit of everything. I think that's where I get a lot of my well-roundedness from, you know what I'm saying, from Memphis, because every day ain't bad. You know, a lot of people hear about the first 48 and a lot of the crime and stuff that's going on, but a lot of the days it's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Everybody outside because it's hot, so you got the ice cream truck going down the street. You trying to catch it, get a popsicle. You getting wet with the water hose. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like the childhood days, and then as I got a little older, you know, you get a little smarter, so you start to pick up on certain things like bills and money and stuff like that. So I started dabbling into, you know what I'm saying, some other stuff and get money that way. I had a job. I ended up having my first son when I was 16.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, well, he was conceived when I was 16, and he was born when I was 17.
Yeah.
So I had a job. I was hustling on the side, you know what I'm saying, my landscape. And, yeah, that's what that was for me, like in a teenager type of area. But growing up after that, man, I decided to kind of get away for a minute. I had to separate myself because I seen myself becoming too gruesome, you know what I'm saying, down that path when I really loved the music. So I wanted to dabble into the music, and there was a lot of my upcoming too in Memphis, like growing up at the barbecues, hearing grandma and grandpa, uncle, and all of them singing the songs and playing the songs at the barbecue. But also on my dad's side, he's Panamanian, so we listening to salsa, we listening to reggae.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah, he put me up on Sean Paul, you know what I'm saying, and like stuff like that. So they kind of like open and expand my palette a little bit.
Definitely, you know, and I think also too, you know, just Memphis as a whole, it's been a music city for as long as I can remember, you know what I'm saying? So I would imagine that a lot of artists that come out of Memphis are influenced by the fact that they're in a city where music has been prevalent for many, many years.
Of course, you got church. I know you probably hear a lot of artists say they grew up in the church. I was in the youth choir, you know, so I kind of got that soulful side alongside with the blues coming from like Mississippi and the B.B. King. And, but also we got rock and roll. We got the Elvis. And, you know what I'm saying? We got Isaac Hayes was there, you know, and just listening to those type of songs, but also with the rap 3 6 Mafia, you know what I'm saying? Coming up, like 3 6 Mafia would count in my top 5. As, you know what I'm saying, like a top 5 artist, but like the whole group as one, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, facts. I'm with you on that.
Yeah, because they was a big influence on a lot of people forget about them, and like the beats was dope, you know what I'm saying? It was a lot of cadence, a lot of chants, you know, had you rapping them, Yeah, so.
And there's still today in 2024 a lot of these younger artists who didn't necessarily grow up when they were, when they were really in their prime per se, that are sampling their music.
Yeah, and don't even know it.
I
hear it all the time, and I'm like, there go another Memphis sample.
Give these artists their just due, man. Like, do your homework.
Let me tell y'all what Memphis means. Memphis, it literally means the creators.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The name is in ancient Egypt, it means the creators. You know what I'm saying? That's where the name Memphis comes from. It's the capital of ancient Egypt.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So over here, we're in the States, it's another Memphis, but it's the same meaning. And I want to like bring that kind of awareness to my people. And when I say my people, I'm talking all my people. That's for me. You know what I'm saying? Black, white, yellow, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's my people. So yeah. So
I know that you've been You've been doing music for a long time, but professionally since about 2013. So about 11 years. Back in 2013, what changed for you and said, you know what, I need to step my game up and get my business together, and I'm going to take this like seriously. What was that change for you?
So at that time, look, I'm telling y'all right off the top, this is what independent looks like. You know what I'm saying? I was fresh out of the Army. You're looking at a veteran. Your boy did a year in Iraq. You know what I'm saying? But I'm back. I'm working at a moving company, back-breaking work.
Ooh.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Back-breaking work, working at the moving company. And I'm like, man, I just went to war. I did all this stuff. At the time, I had already been kind of working on music and stuff. And I'm like, man, like, where is this going? I need to try to do something to propel my career, you know what I'm saying, so I don't have to do this back-breaking work anymore.
Absolutely.
Like, so, but I guess God's way of pushing me, I ended up getting into some trouble. So this is how they say God works in mysterious ways. I got into some trouble. I got a DWAI, which is not a felony or whatever it is, whatever. But DWAI, I ended up losing my job because I was a driver at the trucks. I lost my jobs, but I ended up going to school for graphic arts. You know what I'm saying? At college, that's where I met Symphony Serene, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Symphony Music Production.
Super talented young lady.
Get you a symphony beat.
Get you a symphony beat, bitch.
Hey, I like that. But yeah, met her there, and that was I started in 13, so that was the first year, my first time getting an LLC for Arcelio Productions in 2013. So that's why I say it was official. I had already been doing it, but when you put the paperwork on it and you start moving a certain way, it's a little different.
Nah, that is absolute facts, most definitely. So over these last 11 years, just take a big look at the whole picture of your career so far. What are you really enjoying the most about what you're doing right now?
All of it. Because I'm doing it. I feel like, I'm doing it on an independent level. I might not be as well known as Drake, but I feel like I got just as many hits.
You definitely do.
Know what I'm saying? I've put on quite a bit of shows myself. I've made fans. I've traveled. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it to this day, so I feel like I'm doing it now. But just because I'm not necessarily at that A-list just yet, maybe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't mean that I ain't doing it. So I love it all. I love all the knowledge that I've learned because it helps me with my writing. You know what I'm saying? The good and the bad. So the trial and the error that we had to go in for working with the wrong artists, working with the wrong promoters, to working with the right people and making connections like how we linked up, and we've been tight ever since.
Nah, that's fact. We connected like this, y'all.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
family for real.
For real.
And I appreciate you both most definitely because like we said earlier on, man, the energy and the chemistry is there with us, and that's important to me because in today's generation, it's rare to find that.
Yeah.
Everybody is so self-righteous. It's all about me, me, me. What can you do for me? You know what I'm saying?
When I say for me, like it's the growth. That's why I say everything. So to watch myself where I came from to burning CDs, you know what I'm saying, with my computer back to back, just putting it in, burning the CD and writing on it with a marker, my number and the name of the CD and passing them out around the neighborhood to, fast forward and linking up with Symphony and her helping me get my music on a streaming platform. Yeah. So at that point, I felt like, oh, we in the industry.
You done made it.
We're getting quarterly checks now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like it's the same, and I'm enjoying the ride. I'm blessed.
I love it.
Glory to God. Glory to everybody that's out there messing with the rides. You know what I'm saying?
I know you mentioned earlier, a couple minutes ago, you're like, I know I'm not at the Drake level. Let me ask you this. Do you desire to one day be at a Drake level?
I do. I want to touch the world. Because I got so much to say. I got so much music already out there. Every time we meet new people and they get in touch with the music, they love it. They always give us great feedback. We've been getting more playlist placements and people downloading the songs and even messages hitting us up in the messenger, and like we've been getting more sales on the website. So like y'all make sure y'all go to the Fayro Music website, get your freak garments. We got merch on there, Rise merch, Symphony merch. Yeah.
Let's talk about, you've had some good accolades throughout your journey in this. You know, one to mention, you made the top 100 DRT charts.
Yeah.
Like shout out to Digital Radio Tracker. Shout out to, you know, I work with them real closely. Shout out to Michael. He's the CEO of the company. Great platform.
She put y'all up on game. It's legit.
It's super legit. You know, in fact, my radio station and my business partner station, we both report strictly through Digital Radio Tracker. How did that make you feel to hit those, you know, top 100? Because that's a big deal.
Wonderful. I feel like it was Billboard, you know what I'm saying? Or at least a manifestation to a step closer, you know what I'm saying? Top 100. You know how many artists there is out there that's putting out music right now, back to back, you know what I'm saying? For me to make it to the top 100, I feel like I must have something. And that's confirmation for me, like that, it's something special. I'm doing it for a reason. I need to keep going, regardless of what somebody might say about age or style of music, where I'm from. They're going to talk about you anyway. They're
no,
gonna
that's
judge anyway. And then 9 times out of 10, the one that's talking can't do or be what they trying to, you know what I'm saying?
Her and I were just discussing this because I made a post on my Instagram the other day because I had mentioned it in one of my interviews. I said, it's the people who have the least amount of emotion that always have the most to say because they have nothing going on. So they're trolling on social media. So we can't ever take that stuff personal because, one, them people don't know us.
No.
2, they don't really care about us. They have nothing going on.
And inside the industry, they really don't know what we have to go through to run these shows and these podcasts and to do these shows and make this music and push it, promote it, get it out. You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a job. A lot of people think just because it's not a consistent 9 to 5 job, it's really 24/7.
Nah, facts. I think we work harder independently than if we had to go clock in with a job 9 to 5 Monday through Friday. Like, our phones don't stop. People be hitting us up from 7 in the morning till 7 the next morning. It does not stop.
You gotta have heart to be an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? So, and I congratulate you on everything that you've already been doing, everything that I see coming for you in the future. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be doing great things. So that brings me to something before we keep going. You know what I'm saying? We want to show y'all how we doing it out here. Arcelio Productions and Symphony Music Productions. You know what I'm saying? TampaMystic, industry's most wanted. Just because we fam, you know what I'm saying, we've been here before, we always come back, we always have great vibes. We just wanted to bring you just a little something.
Thank you so much. And you know, it's funny. I'm so glad that when people bring me a gift, they'll bring me wine, because that's the only thing I drink. I don't drink liquor.
Yeah.
I'm a wine drinker.
I can tell you bougie. That's why I was like, nah, like she might like a little sweet wine, you know what I'm saying?
We're gonna sit right there next to the pimp cup.
I hope I did good. You like sweet wine or you like Chardonnay?
No, I like the sweet.
The sweet, yeah.
Yeah.
Like wine.
This right here, the white Zinfandel, that and Moscato are 2 of my faves.
Moscato.
I'm not bougie when it comes to like wine. Like, I don't need no $500 bottle. Like, I'm cool with a $10 bottle.
It's
you
wine.
know what I'm saying? It's wine.
It's wine,
yeah, definitely.
You can't do that with hard liquor or tequila though. You try to get that cheap liquor there.
Yeah, you'll be done for a few days. Also, you landed a spot on Forbes Global Music Magazine.
Yes.
Bruh, like,
yes.
that's major.
That is.
Tell us, you know, obviously your hard work is speaking for itself, but tell us how that situation presented itself to you.
Man, like on my end, I kind of woke up to it, you know, and kind of forgot about it because I did the article. And then, you know, when you have to wait on something to come out and then you kind of forget about it. So I woke up and I'm like, oh, snap, the article came out, you know what I'm saying? And it was an honor. Again, it's a confirmation for me. It's like a milestone.
Yes.
It lets me know that I'm a step closer to my dreams, a step closer to being a better me, you know what I'm saying? And I'm making a little money now that I can invest into myself, you know what I'm saying? And that's what the Forbes article did for me, you know what I'm saying, was push me and motivated me more to go get the money.
And that's the goal. That is the goal. We work very hard, and something we were discussing before we went live on camera is we're talking about in the early stages, we're going to have to do a lot of work for free.
Yeah.
Or even pay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I remember going to clubs and I got to stand in line and pay to get in. And then it gets to the point where it's like, okay, maybe you get free entry. Then it comes to the point where they're paying you to come there. Same thing with my interviews. I was doing them all for free in the beginning. Then I was making a little money, and now I still make decent money, but I'm not banging people in the head. There's levels to this.
There is levels. You know what that's called? That's called an initial investment.
Yeah.
You got to invest in yourself. Investing into yourself is more than just time. I mean, it's more than just money.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's time, it's effort, it's building relationships. You know what I'm saying? Like our relationship, we bring this because we want to solidify our relationships, because we see both of us doing bigger things. A lot of more people need to come together like that and start appreciating their relationships, because they start to take people for granted, and now all of a sudden you're too big to respond or answer the phone, or you're too big.
Yes.
I get people be busy, but like business is business.
Nah,
like, come on,
facts. That irks my soul.
Yeah.
It's like if I reach out to someone on business, like you said, I get they're busy. It may take them a day to get back to me, and I'm not tripping about that, because sometimes I be that busy where it might take me almost a day to get.
Yeah.
But when it turns into like a week and you still ain't got back to me,
Yeah.
and then I see you steady posting on Instagram,
online,
it's like, come on, bro, you ain't that busy.
Right, we supposed to be working together, you know.
Right, I'm trying to break bread with you. Is my money not good over here? It's weird to me.
I started taking that as a sign. I listen to God when He's talking to me, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, who need to be around me and who don't need to be around me.
That is facts.
Yeah.
God intervenes when He's supposed to.
Yep.
And in situation like that, he's pulling you away from a potentially negative situation.
Yep.
We got to take it with a grain of salt and keep it moving.
Keep it moving, you know.
Period. Definitely.
So we in Forbes over here, you know what I'm saying?
No, that's facts. Big things popping.
We got 11 albums, you know what I'm saying, out on streaming platforms over here. We got our websites over here, you know what I'm
Let's
saying?
talk about that. You released 11 albums on the streaming platforms. First and foremost, bro, that really speaks a lot for, you know, where you stand as an artist. You take your craft very, very seriously.
Thank you. Yes, like that's 11 albums, but that's not even counting the mixtapes, and that's not even counting the ones that's not released. Like we have albums just waiting.
What time span did those 11 albums, like how long did it take you from album number 1 to 11 to get them out there?
As far as the ones that's been released, I mean, I pretty much drop an album a year or something like that, right?
Okay.
Yep, 2016 was my first streaming album.
Yeah.
And it was entitled Fayro, you know, to kind of introduce
myself. Yeah.
Yeah, and like it had everything on there. It had everything from pop, rock, a little reggae, a little R&B, you know what I'm saying? Like well, my version anyway, you know what I'm saying? But that was the introduction, and then pretty much I just try to keep it consistent because I can't stop. Like a lot of artists like to hold on to music, and I understand by being strategic with your promotion and all of that, but don't sit on the music. Like, don't take it out on the music. If the world don't hear it, what good did it do? Or what you?
That's facts. Absolutely. Sitting in the vault is not going to make you a superstar.
Exactly.
You got to put it out there, because if you keep throwing music out there, eventually something's going to stick and take you to that next level.
Now that every time we release something, people go back and listen to the old music. You see what I'm saying? And it's new to them.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? And then now I'm looking at my Apple Music and my Spotify, and it's going crazy. I got all types of different albums going in my top songs back and forth, and that lets me know like people are really listening, and return listeners, like my listens out the roof, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody out there.
I
that's
know that's
with
right.
Fayro right now. Get your symphony beat. Yeah.
Another big thing that happened with your song Hickory Dickory that you did your performance with today went viral on World Star. Over 600,000 and counting views. Like that's major. Yeah, World Star's been around for a very, very long time. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dark Skin. That's my guy who runs it over there. You know, building them relationships. You got to meet the people who are in charge, right?
Right.
Tell us about that, man. What was it like, you know, waking up and seeing all your views going up and up and up and up?
Man, I loved it. I was like, this is the most views I ever had on any video ever. You know what I'm saying? And it shot up so quick. Like, I'm like 700,000 views.
That's like, crazy.
Wow, you know. And another interesting thing that happened when we dropped that, it let me know that certain people see us.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because a couple of people started trying to stick their feet out there, you know what I'm saying, to try to trip us up a little bit.
Always.
You know what I'm saying? Some of the promotion that we were supposed to have going on all of a sudden certain artists is linked to our links. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say from what labels and all that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, where did this come from? Why y'all trying to slow me down because y'all see us rising? And from that's what I love the most is like, we not naive. We not full of ourselves when we say this, and we not being cocky when we be like, man, they see us.
Nah,
such
facts.
and such took that song, they took that lyric, you know what I'm saying? Because we got a whole bunch of evidence, so to speak, of, you know what I'm saying, different things that artists done copy from. And don't get me wrong, inspiration, motivation, that's what I strive for. I want you to learn from me, but don't try to downplay me or don't try to do it on the slick, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And maliciously, you know, because it comes. I got unlimited ammo when it comes to this music and writing. You know?
Have you started trademarking your songs that way? If that happens, you have legal ground to stand on to sue somebody if it gets to that point?
Yes, I have.
That's what I'm talking about. You got to protect yourself.
Registered, copyrighted. You know what I'm saying? That way, if it get too serious, we're gonna let you know. You know what I'm saying? So y'all be careful out there when y'all picking from the Fayro garden, you know? Absolutely.
You have to protect your hard work because you've really been putting that work in for over a decade.
Man, this is what independent looks like. Like everything we've had to invest into ourselves. Like we have people who sponsored us and helped us along the way. Man, shout out to all our sponsors out there.
Yeah.
But I'm saying independent, we had to do it ourselves. Me and Symphony out there, we recording our own videos. We editing our own videos. You know what I'm saying? We're traveling, making these trips. We on these road trips. You know what I'm saying? I'm even doing the acting. I'm sleeping in my car. You know what I'm saying? Or we in another city, like however you got to do it. Because a lot of people like to make excuses, and I'm about no excuses. We got to finish this. We got to complete this. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, excuses are for suckers.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't care how you take that, it's the truth. And we've all done it in our life, but it's the continuance of it that is what makes you a sucker. We have to learn to take accountability.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We're going to tell ourselves the best things, and we're going to tell ourselves the worst things. And I try not to give myself time to talk myself out of nothing.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? That I know that I'm supposed to be doing, because I procrastinate. And then I'm very convincing to myself.
Me too. Yo, because I'm an overthinker. So I will be quick to talk myself out of a situation.
Right. So it's like you have to gain muscle with that too, because that's a practice. So like you said, everybody does it. So you have to know, like, and when you get to a certain point of your thinking and you're like, you know what? No, I think I'm overthinking right now. Let me go ahead and do it. And really 10 times out of 10, when I go ahead and do it, it works out better than I even imagined before I did it. You know what I'm saying?
You know, something that I recently discovered about myself, and I just like to share this because it could potentially help someone else. I've noticed on the nights where I don't get good sleep, that next day I'm very anxious, I'm overthinking, I'm not alert. You know what I'm saying?
You're not charged.
I'm not charged. Like the other day I had a day, and the whole day I was anxious and I was worrying about stuff I didn't need to worry about. The next day when I got a good night's sleep, man, I felt like who cares? You know what I'm saying?
Glowing, the blood is flowing.
Get your proper rest, because whether people know it or want to admit to it, not getting proper sleep can lead into those situations of us having anxiety or being anxious and overthinking situations. So get your proper rest.
Start small, and that's a good place to start. Like,
yes.
If it's a big task or tasks, plural, you know, that I have coming up. And a lot of times when you can look at something that you can be super excited about, and you be like, yeah, I'm about to do this, so I got to do this. Well, dang, I got to do that too, and I got to do that, I got to do that. And then next thing you know, you like, man, you know, but you have to go ahead and do it and start small.
Yeah.
Sometimes I won't even start with the musical thing that I have to do. I'll start cleaning the house.
There you go.
Or go clean the car.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Create a cleaner space around me, the way I can think, like, and rest and not feel cluttered up here and out here as well.
That is facts. You know, I've read on studies and stuff, because I read about, you know, depression and anxiety, because mental health is real. And they say that when people have cluttered spaces, that is a sign of depression. You know what I'm saying? When you keep your house cluttered, your car is cluttered, and it happens from time to time.
Yeah, especially if you're super busy.
Yeah.
I get it. But it's therapeutic to actually put your hands on it and do it yourself. Like,
yes.
I could pay somebody to cut my yard every week if I wanted to, but I do it myself because I like to. Well, from there, I'm doing it myself, you know, because I like to feel it. I'm grounding myself, you know, so I'm keeping myself in shape, humbling myself, you know what I'm saying, keeping in one with reality. And that way, when I do step into Fayro mode, you know, I got even more experience, and I'm even more connected with the earth and with the people.
Facts.
And, yeah.
So I know since January, you've been releasing videos every single month to prepare for the release of your album, Wait on It. And it's weight like you're lifting weights.
You peeped that. Episode every month. You peeped that a video every month.
Let's talk about that, because I feel like that is a great strategy and a great way to roll out content leading up to it. So what made you decide to come up with that concept?
Man, like we were just talking about, not sitting on it. You know, we need to put it out there, and we're going to use it in a way that we can market the overall picture.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So even if we got to do a few videos ourselves and do a few bigger production videos, that's what we're going to do, and we're going to stay consistent.
Yes.
So, you know, out of sight, out of mind. So if we can stay in view, you know, people would think about it and be like, oh, that's dope, or let me go check that out. Let me, you know what I'm saying? And it's kind of for me too, to prove that I can be consistent with it. And, you know, it's just something I wanted to do. I was like, well, every month we're going to drop a video.
Yes.
You know, and this month ain't over. We didn't necessarily drop one on the 1st of this month, but yeah.
It's still early in the month. You got time to do it. And you got a performance video that's going to be coming.
Exactly.
Later today, you're sitting down with Dirty Glove Bastard. Shout out to everybody over there at Dirty Glove, off the porch, you know.
Yes, sir.
Definitely. So the project itself, Wait on It, how many songs can we anticipate?
I can't.
Can't tell us yet?
Ain't nothing in here but
some dust, maybe.
right.
They gotta wait on it.
You gotta wait on it. You know what I'm saying? That's a part of the mystique. You know what I'm saying? I just want everybody to be surprised and be happy when they see exactly how many songs are on there.
Absolutely. Let's just switch gears for just a moment. I know that you are in your acting bag, or really looking to get in your acting bag. Talk to us about that.
I actually took a step back kind of since the last time we talked to focus more on the album.
Yeah.
So that's why we're like, all right, 2024, the wait is over. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait on it no more. We waiting on it, like you said, with the weights.
Yep.
That's what we're doing. So I took a break to kind of focus on that, but I'm about to get back in it. You know what I'm saying? Wintertime, come wintertime, I'm, you know what I'm saying? I already got my eye on some stuff. I'm already in contact with some people. And I do got some stuff that I'm still waiting to come out too. So
yeah.
I know I told a couple of people about some stuff that I got came out. I know it ain't came out just yet, but what I learned in the entertainment business and the movie world, it can take a while.
It does definitely take a while, because it's one of, just like the music, it's very crowded here in the music industry, and it's very crowded in the film industry. Yeah. So it's like you have to like kind of navigate your way through a lot of these people who are just kind of standing still to make yourself stand out.
And doing the acting as well as the music, it helped me with my patience.
Yes.
You know?
I'm sure it does.
Yeah, it helped me not only from waiting on it to come out, but like when you're doing it, yeah, you shoot a music video, you got to shoot it more than once. You might shoot it 3 times, but sometimes it's these movie sets, you got to shoot that John 20,
absolutely
30 times maybe. You see what I'm saying? Depending on what scene or what field they're trying to get, and just to get it just right. So you got to have patience, you got to have ambition, you got to have heart.
Right, you literally a 10-second scene could take hours to film, because they got to keep going back and doing it, or they want to switch this, or they want to switch that, or depending on how much in depth they get, a 10-second scene could take hours to film. So you have to put your patience cap on.
Patience, yes. So that's one thing that doing the acting has taught me is patience.
And I know you, staying kind of in the film side, you edit your own music videos as well.
I do.
Man.
I make little mini movies. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
hard.
Like, y'all can actually go check out the Hickory Dickory video that y'all just saw the performance of, and it's like a mini movie you can kind of follow, you know what I'm saying, along. We got some skits in there, John. It's funny, it's comedic, it's sexy, you know what I'm saying? Y'all enjoy.
That is dope, man. So we can anticipate Wait on It coming soon, we'll say that.
Very soon. All the songs, like you said, we drop a video each month, so there's 6 videos out this year, not including Hickory Dickory and Wait on It already.
Who's filming your videos?
Different. So sometimes Symphony Serene.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Hey, I got to give her credit, man, because y'all sleeping on her with her videography skills. You know what I'm saying? She got them angles on point. So all the dope videos that we got, you know what I'm saying, Off the Scale, Kanye, Tweedledee, Pocket Watching, all those videos she did. You know what I'm saying? However it goes, shout out to Young CTV. He shot that joint. Based out of Memphis. And then Hickory Dickory, y'all might see my other videos like Reggae Freak. Like that, our homie based out of Atlanta, Ali Brathwaite. He shoot that for us. So Ali Films, you know what I'm saying? He's our Atlanta, pretty much our primary videographer, man. Dope guy.
So when you work with somebody like that, for example, the one you just mentioned, do you have them film it and send you the footage and you edit it, or do you sometimes have them edit it?
That's exactly what happens. They send me the footage and then I edit, because before we even film, I send out a script to everybody involved in
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? So that way we're all on the same page. We can kind of follow the script and get it all together. And at that point, I already got in my head how I'm going to edit it once I get the footage. So he records it, he gets the angles, and I love working with Ali because he's already on it. You give him the script, he reads it, and he's like a robot already. He knows what angles, how many times we need to shoot it. From this way, that way, I need this lens, very professional, and I love working with people like that. You know what I'm saying? The models, shout out to Love, Certified Love Modeling Agency. I go through her for the models and the girls. They're super cool girls. They always vibe. That's why y'all get this good translation on camera, like when we doing the Reggae Freaks and the Hickory Dickory. It looks real because it's real, genuine, fun vibes, you know what I'm saying? So I love working with professionals like that. Shout out ATL, shout out Memphis, you know what I'm saying? Everybody work with, all our people out in Colorado too that we've worked with, and some future people that we plan to work with too. Shout out to our California people. That's all I'm doing.
Tell everybody the current single. I know you got a lot of music out there, but like
Who that? Don't do that. Who that? Hey, what going? Make sure y'all go check out by yours truly, Fayro, featuring Lil Chat, produced by who? Symphony Serene, out right now. You know what I'm saying? Video on Vivo. You can go to the website, watch the video. You can download the song, download it on your favorite platform, Apple Music, Spotify, whatever you're listening to it. You know what I'm saying? We rise. Let's go.
I know that's right. Definitely. I love your energy. I love everything that you stand for. You know what I'm saying? I know you're going to be with the big OG tomorrow doing the Traveling from the Basement.
Man, you the big OG too? What you mean?
I am an OG. I'm 50 now.
I'm just doing my rounds at the table, you know, paying my homage. You know what I'm saying? I bow to you, Queen, because I respect everything that you got going, and you definitely a heavy hitter. Don't ever downplay yourself.
I appreciate that.
I see you as an OG all day.
Thank you. Yeah. That means a lot to me. Tell everybody where they can keep up with the movement that wants to see new music coming out, like whether it be your social media, if you have a website, your YouTube, where can they follow you at?
Hey, like we said, y'all go check out that song. Lil Chat is on the song talking 666 Mafia, 36 Mafia, Lil Chat, you ain't know. You know what I'm saying? On that jump with your boy Fayro. It's a Memphis situation, you know what I'm saying? We on that joint. It's a good vibes. It kind of remind you of like the old chicken head feel, you know what I'm saying? So y'all make sure y'all can go actually check that out on my website, FayroMusic.com. You spell Fayro, Fayro, just like it sounds, Fayro, not Pharaoh, but it means the same thing. You know what I'm saying? FayroMusic.com. Facebook, Instagram, X, all that. You can find me, Fayro Music. Just type it in. It should pop up. Even Symphony Music, symphonymusic.com as well. Y'all can go check that out. I'm linked to that one as well, but if you need beats, holler at her. You know what I'm saying? She can get you squared away with the beats, and she's actually embracing me to shop more of my beats as well. You know what I'm saying? So I'm putting more of my dance hall, Afro beat style beats out there for sale, and I've actually been writing more for other artists too. So putting it out there. You need a Fayro verse with me on it, or you need me to write you a verse, write you a song, you know what I'm saying? We only make hits. So holler at me. You know what I'm saying? Ghostwriter, I ain't got to tell nobody. I just love to see music make magic, and I love to mold it and create new stuff. So even I had to learn to not be selfish with my music, because I have a lot. Like I release it. So lately I'm getting more into sharing it. And that's going to be, I'm a scribe, I feel like. So that's going to be my way of really giving back to the music. And that's really how I'm going to put my stamp on the music industry. So for real, y'all, holler at me. R&B too? Yeah, I'm saying I write R&B, I write rock, reggae, whatever you need. We gonna vibe. Listen to my catalog. It'll speak for itself. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, I love that. All around talented. Boom. Who do you want to give a shout out to?
Everybody and their mama and their daddy and them, you know what I'm saying? They was celebrating the 4th. They was celebrating Juneteenth, you know what I'm saying, this month. My birthday was this month, June 13th, 1988. Like I said, your boy in this joint celebrating another year around the sun. Shout out Symphony Serene. I love you. You know what I'm saying? We in this thing together for life. You know what I'm saying? We rise. I appreciate everything you've done, from the promotion, all the dope beats, you know what I'm saying, all the advice. You know what I'm saying? We got this. We finna put the game in the headlock, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody to help us along the way. BD Art Design, you know what I'm saying? Our brethren out there in Colorado, shout out to you, you know what I'm saying? He always been there for us, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, Tampa.
Of course, I appreciate it.
For having us here. Shout out to my kids, you know what I'm saying? They always lift my moods when I need them to, you know what I'm saying? They some of my biggest fans as well, you know what I'm saying? I got 2 boys. Yeah, shout out to my fam, shout out to my pops, shout out to my sister, my brother-in-law, all my Memphis fans, shout out to my cousin Angelica, shout out to my Uncle Richard, shout out to my Uncle Brad, Tarvis, I see you, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my folks, you know what I'm saying? Like, we out here, and even my people who ain't blood fam, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know who we really fam for real, you know what I'm saying? So.
No, that's facts. Last but not least, we live. Big Industry's Most Wanted, not the little one. Tell everybody what makes you the industry's most wanted.
What makes me the, cause I'm about to start writing these hits for folks. You know what I'm saying? So get you a Fayro hit, the beats as well. Like I said, I'm about to tap more into that, and then I got symphony coaching me too. So y'all gonna get that same professional quality. Dabbling into the acting, but I'm also dabbling into the writing, so you can look for me to start even making movies of my own soon. So tap in with me now if you're really trying to work out here and you're really trying to build a team. We actually looking to add on to our team to expand it so we can take this thing to the next level. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm the industry most wanted, because I'm out here working. This is what independent looks like. I ain't letting nothing get in my way. You know what I'm saying? I'm being myself. I'm always me, you know what I'm saying? It's different versions of me, but it's my mood. That's how I am. I don't care what nobody say. I'm going to do it anyway.
I know that's right. Straight like that.
Yeah.
Appreciate you being here.
I appreciate you.
All good energy, positive vibes. I know you about to head over to the Dirty Glove and get your off the porch.
Yeah.
We up out of here, y'all.
We out. Don't do that.